Welcome back to JCMOBILEGARAGE. So today we got another video on the 2008 Ford Escape. Yesterday we fixed the clunk in the front and the window fell down on the passenger driver's side. Rear just fell down. You can put it up and it just keeps falling down. Motor's not working. So we're going to take this thing apart, take the door panel off, and we're going to see what's wrong with this thing. We're going to get it fixed today. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Consider subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. Get you some merch. Click on down below, and I'll put the link in the description also to my Teespring. You can get you some merch, get you a t-shirt, get you a sticker, get you a hoodie, and let's get in this video. Let's do it. All right, so here's Corey's 2008 Escape. Yesterday we fixed the clunk in the front. Those were the tie rod ends, and we did the bushings up front, the sway bar end links. We greased those up. Everything's good on that. That was fixed. This window fell down and won't stay up. We put it up and it keeps coming down. Window regulator and the motor's not working. It's just clicking. So let's go see what's wrong with this thing. So yesterday we just put some plastic over it for the night. All right. We already took off the door panel yesterday to kind of see what's going on with it. But when we put this back on, there's a screw right here. You got a screw right there. Okay. You got a T25 Torx bit right here. So when we put this back on, I'll show you how to put it back on and all that kind of stuff. You got a piece right here that holds the door cup, and then there's a screw right there. You got to get this plastic off right here. So this is the plastic right here. So we got this off of here. We had to take the speaker out. There was just 4 little bolts right here. They're really, really small. So we had to get that out of there just to get this out and get this off in one piece. And then you take it off your little door thing here. Okay, so let's get this plastic off, and I'll show you what's wrong with this window here. Just take that off. I didn't want that tape to sit on in the heat either, because it's gonna discolor and get stuck to it. Yeah, take that off of there. All right, so when you put up the window, you can see this. Watch. It just falls right back down. So what we found out yesterday is there's a this wire right here. You can see this wire right here, and I'll show you on the new one. We went and bought the part already, but you can see on the new one what's wrong with this thing. But we took off the motor and we hooked it up, and it just still doesn't click. We got power here, so we got power to the motor, but we don't have no power. When we click on it, the motor's not working. Okay, so we got to take this thing apart. But what happened was the regulator right here, we'll show you on the new one when we get this one out, but there's a wire that runs down along here, and that's that wire that runs down and holds this up. So it holds the tension for the window all the way up, so when you put it down a little bit, it holds it there, and that's what happened. So that broke right there. So you got to get this bolt out right here. This bolt out right here. This one holds your track for your regulator, your track that goes up and down right here. You got this bolt here, and when you put that up, you can see right in there. So you'll have to lift this up just enough so you can get to that bolt right there and right there, and that's what holds the window in. So we're gonna have to pull this window out and get this out of here. Get this out. I already got this bolt off here. These are all 10 millimeters. These ones right here. So we're going to get this out, get this window out, get the regulator, the motor out, and then we'll compare it to the other one, and we'll show you exactly what happened. And if this happens on yours, you'll know when the window doesn't go up and down or quits working and it stays up, then it'd be just the motor. But it was cheaper to get the window regulator and the motor all in one at O'Reilly's. They had it in stock. So let's get this apart and let's see, we'll match it up and see what's wrong with it. So you got your 10 millimeter bolt right here. We're going to take this one out. This one holds your window, the motor in here. We're just going to get it loose. We're not going to take it all the way out right now, because we got to take this bolt out right here, and we got to take the other one out that actually loosens the window to this regulator piece right here, and we can take the window out. So we're going to do that real quick, and then we'll be right back. We got the old regulator out. It was very easy to get out. These are the 2 holes that hold the window right here, and you can see, look at this thing just sliding right here. This thing broke right here. That's what's supposed to be connected. That's why the window's sliding up and down here. This piece broke out of here. This is supposed to be one piece just like this, and it's supposed to be sprung all the way like this. So this broke off too. And this piece right here, this is what we were seeing inside the this is what we were seeing inside the car there. This piece right here, we seen this. So this is not even connected no more. This ain't even sprung here. So we're gonna open the other one up right here. But this is the part number you need. 751 712. Okay, so this is a Dorman, and you can see on this one right here, we'll open this up and we can compare it here. The two spring pieces right there connected. This one broke on this side, okay? And look at this, this slides up, and look at this one. It's stuck there because it rides right on this wire right here. And that's what it speels up right in this thing right here and puts it up and puts it down. But look where that wire's gone. That wire's not even connected all the way up here through this regulator, so that's why it's sliding up and down. So let's get the new one in, and I'll show you how to do it. We'll put the window in, and then we'll put the door panel on. We'll hook it all up, and we'll see if it works. So there you go. All right, so we got the new regulator in, 10mm bolt, 10mm bolt. We put this in first by holding the window up, okay? We let the window down, go right into the regulator here, this bolt here, and this bolt here, okay? We got these 3 bolts in here. Everything's good to go, okay? We're gonna plug it in. We're gonna give it to power. We're gonna give the ignition, and we're gonna see if this window goes up and down. Okay, give me some power.
No.
It's not working?
Nope. No power.
All right. We're gonna have to check the fuse then. All right, so we're checking in the manual right here, and it says number 47, 30 amp circuit breaker, power window moonroof right here. So if you flip over to here in your owner's manual right here, page 219, actually this one right here will tell you that it's in the passenger compartment fuse panel right here. So this is one we need to find, okay? So you flipped over here, and we found fuse 47, which is a 30 amp circuit breaker for the power windows and the moonroof. So we're just gonna check to see if we have power from here, and we're gonna check this fuse, okay? So we're in the passenger side right here. You can see right here, okay? So we're gonna pull this panel up right here, and right back there is your fuse panel. So you're gonna have to pull that cover off right here. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. There we go. So you push on both of those, okay? So now we're gonna look, and we're gonna see which one it is here. So they do have a layout of your fuse panel in the manual here. All right, so we're gonna go back to 218 here, okay? So this is what it should look like, okay? So you got fuse 28 and 27 right there is your 5 and your 20, okay? So fuse 47 right here. So we're gonna find number 47 in this area right here. 45, 46, 47, which is this one right up here. So match it up, okay? Which is this one right here. So let's pull this one out. Okay, so you got a 30 amp fuse right here. So this is basically a 30 amp circuit breaker. So we're gonna check this fuse, and we're gonna see if we got power coming from one side to the other side. Okay, so here I got my voltmeter. We're gonna change it down to right here so you can check fuses. So if you put these together, you'll hear it beep. Okay. Hear a beep? That's your fuse tester, okay? So now we're gonna check and see if we have power coming from one side to the other side. Which we do. So this fuse is good, okay? We'll check it the other way. So usually a fuse would not beep if you're checking from one side to the other, because there's a little fusible link in here and that blows, and that gives connection from one side of your fuse to your other side of your fuse. But we do have connection, so that's working. All right, so now we need to figure out where the power is coming from here, and we need to trace the wire back to the driver's side left window regulator motor and figure out why we're not getting power from the circuit breaker here, since this is good, and we need to check and see why we're not getting power back there. So we hooked up the power switch to here, turn on the car, and look at now. Window all the way down, windows all the way up. Check it from there. So that's from the driver's side, and this is from the passenger side back here. It's going up and down. But without that hooked up, you're not going to get power, because it must be a complete circuit, and it might be a separate ground, or it might be using the same ground for this and this wire right here. It's probably the same wire. If you actually looked at it, you could see that it probably is. There's white and purple and a gray wire, and it looks like you have a gray wire down here. So yes, it's using the same ground as this. Okay, so this is your speaker right here. So where your speaker goes right here, so you got your 4 holes for your speakers. All right, so we're gonna flip this around. This part goes over here the same way you took it off. Okay, and then so that's pretty much it. Now the window goes up, window goes down. We are good to go. So that's how you fix the window regulator motor and the window on a 2008 Ford Escape. Thanks for watching.